helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Tony Ensor. He is the general manager for your Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Tony, welcome back.
Thank you for having me, Jen. Appreciate it.
Now, it has been an exciting few days for the Colorado Springs Sky Sox, and I'm wearing some new gear that you brought me here. Thank you so much.
You're
from
welcome.
Milwaukee. So tell me, Tony, a little bit about Major League Ball and Minor League Ball and the relationship between teams. How does this work?
Well, basically, every team in the country, there are 160 minor league teams in the country, and there are 30 major league teams. So each of those 30 major league teams has 5 or 6 affiliates in the minors that they call it the farm for a reason. They put the young talent down on the farm, and they grow them until they get to the big leagues. And so all 160 minor league teams go through the process, the baseball process every year, every 2 to 4 years, but different teams are on different years. So basically what happens is it gives an opportunity for the minor league teams and the major league teams to see who wants to partner together for a next 2-year or 4-year agreement to provide the players at the local level. So here in Colorado Springs, we've been really fortunate to have a great partnership with the Colorado Rockies for 22 years. They're going a different direction, and so what that does for us is it gives us an opportunity to parent with a new major league club. And we could not be happier because we found absolutely, I think, one of the best ones in the Milwaukee Brewers.
The Brewers, that's right. So I think what people don't understand, Tony, because I guess I was a little naive about this too, is that this renegotiation, this 2 to 4 year contract, that's happening all the time. And it just so happens that we kept renewing with the Rockies for a while.
That's exactly right. It happens every year with all 160 of those teams.
Right.
In fact, in our league, the Pacific Coast League, which many of our fans will be familiar with, 8 of the teams in our league are changing affiliations this year. So it's something that happens on a regular basis in the baseball world. I'm very familiar with it. I've seen it happen hundreds of times in my time, in my 29 years in baseball. And for this year, now for the Sky Sox, it really helps us to begin a new era of Sky Sox baseball. Which is
very exciting because it's kind of, I was saying to you, it's kind of double the baseball fun because we can certainly follow our Rockies, but now we get introduced to a whole new team and to all of their players. So tell us a little bit about the Brewers. I mean, great classic team, right?
Oh, it's a classic team. It's one of the teams that have been around for a long time. They have a rich, deep history. You look at some of the players that have played there. You got a couple, several Hall of Famers, but you've got Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, Raleigh Fingers, Hank Aaron, old Milwaukee Braves player.
Right.
You've got one of my favorite characters in baseball. Really, I think most people's favorite character is Bob Uecker, the Uke.
Which I was just laughing at. If you're a child of the 70s, you know Bob Uecker, and he's the voice of the Brewers, right?
He's absolutely the voice of the Brewers, and I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. We haven't even had those discussions yet with the Brewers folks, but we'd love to get him down here and have him do some Sky Sox games and just introduce him to the fan base. He's such a beloved character in the game. We'd love to have him.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the thing, is the fun still continues. You're still the Sky Sox, the same that you've always been, right?
Absolutely. In fact, that's something a lot of people don't realize is that the Sky Sox have been around for a very long time. We were actually the Sky Sox before the Rockies came into existence. So back in the 50s, in another franchise, the Sky Sox were partnered with the Chicago White Sox.
Sure.
And then when this franchise came back in '88, we were partnered with the Cleveland Indians from '88 to '92.
So this is all just part of the history, and the fun's going to continue at the ballpark. I know. Check out the website for exciting announcements coming up, and welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers, right?
It's exciting to have the Brewers. In fact, it was such an exciting day when we announced that we were going to the Brewers. We picked up 700 Twitter followers.
Great.
And social media just blew up.
And so people need to get on there and catch up, right?
Yeah, you want to find out some news,
we got to go. All right, thanks. Thanks for joining me today and every day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, for Moms Every Day.